Thank you, Honorable Chair Napolitano and Ranking Member Rouser and members of the committee and Alan. Plastics, the giant molecules that have come to characterize the modern age, are not well understood by the average citizen. We Americans love stories of explosive growth that leads to expansion of our economic base, and that plastic story is easily told. We had to manufacture the first plastics to win World War II. After the war, new mass-produced plastics replaced traditional materials, and because of their infinite moldability, became the designer's dream that ushered in the throwaway society. And boy, did we throw plastics away. That story of plastic is a bad one. I wish the Ellen MacArthur Foundation's estimate of an ocean half plastic, half fish by mid-century in just 29 years was alarmist propaganda, but it's based on peer-reviewed science. So is the estimate that we breathe in 16 bits of plastic every hour, a credit card's worth every week. Synthetic polymer litter and dust are different from their natural cousins because of their endurance. Even when they break apart and appear to go away, they persist as tiny microplastic pieces. Since I discovered these microplastics in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch in 1999, 6 times as much as the associated zooplankton, I have been writing and lecturing on plastic use and waste. The topic has little political baggage. No one has suggested to me that favored plastic is a good thing for our environment, and it would be nice to see more. For today's hearing, my goal is to explain how waste plastics, from the molded chair to the crispy chip bag to the broken down microplastic particle, constitute serious impairments to land, air, and water quality, public health, our communities, and threaten the health of the biosphere. Every year, we make more plastic than the weight of the Earth's human population, and as much as a third of it goes AWOL. For the ocean, a dump truck full goes in every minute. Many plastics are made from harmful monomers such as styrene, vinyl chloride, bisphenol A. A small percentage of these remain as free monomers, even after the majority have been chained together by industrial polymerization, and these free monomers can leach out. Also, the monomer additives in consumer plastics can leach into things that touch the plastic. Flame retardants, UV stabilizers, softeners, colorants, biocides, blowing and foaming agents are mixed into the resin. There may be a dozen or more, and they can be half the weight of the product. Coming into contact with such products allows them to enter the circulatory system. One of the most studies of these endocrine disruptors, or gender benders, is bisphenol A. BPA was among the EDs selected by the Endocrine Society in a detailed 2012 explanation of how they exploit sensitive hormone systems. BPA and similar molecules derail normal cellular function, organ development, and behavior, especially during fetal and neonatal periods when babies are very sensitive to chemicals that alter hormone signaling. This results in damage to brain development, reproduction, the immune system, cardiovascular system, and metabolism. The volume of laboratory studies on BPA numbers in the hundreds, and the list of associated human health problems reads like a catalog of modern Western diseases. To highlight one, changes in mammary glands leading to the rise in breast cancer were viewed as conclusive. Plastic ingestion by whales and seals, fishes and birds, jellyfish, marine worms, bivalves, corals, said to find the plastic tasty, and zooplankton point to its ability to mimic natural food. Even terrestrial soils, where a common soil arthropod consumed plastic, perturbing its gut microbiota. Plastic food does not provide nutrients. It blocks passages, delivers pollutants, causes false feelings of being full, and damages the epithelial lining. These effects have been noted in 9 species of fish, 4 species of mollusks, 2 crustaceans, 2 mammals, and 2 human cell cultures. In a fish study, the microplastics crossed the blood-brain barrier and inhibited feeding behavior. What will they do in our brains? Being insulators, they are sure to interfere with electrical signaling. Plastics were found in the human placenta in 4 of 6 women after childbirth, rendering the fetal placental unit vulnerable to adverse effects. Even leafy plants can contain the smallest waste plastic. They accumulate on the roots of the plants, and in one study were transported to the leafy parts of thale cress as it grew. Plastic waste is hazardous waste, and the Environmental Protection Agency should take action to limit microplastic pollution. The Break Free from Plastic Act of 2021 has critically needed features, such as a moratorium on virgin plastic production, minimum recycled plastic content, a national bottle bill, and attention to environmental justice implications. We should make sure its funds go directly to cities and counties to build the needed infrastructure. The extended producer responsibility provisions of the bill need to support local decision-making. The American Recycling Infrastructure Plan prepared by the National Recycling Coalition, Zero Waste USA, and the Institute for Local Self-Reliance provides guidelines for these investments. Thank you.